Hey guys, how's everyone doing? We kind of got an oddball here today, as most of you know that regularly follow the channel. We'd kind of took this in on a trade from another subscriber. He had sent me video of the saw, showing it run, showing it cut. So I was like, well, why not? I don't have one. Would like to add it to the collection. What we've got here is an 048 AV. I think this thing was made somewhere around the mid-70s. Maybe up into the early 80s or so. You're welcome to correct me on that. It could be all wrong. 76 cc's, basically same bore and stroke as a 460 or an 046, 52 millimeter bore. Big old heavy saw. It kind of puts you in mind of an old school 038 that has the metal tank, minus the oil tank being with the fuel tank. I thought that was kind of odd. The only other saw that I've seen with that as far as a Stihl would be the little brother to this, which is an 042, which is 68 cc's. I think it was a 49 millimeter bore, kind of similar to what's in a MS390, but I think the stroke is a little longer. I actually think it shared the same stroke as this saw. I'm wanting to say it's 35, 36 millimeters or so. I'd have to go back and look, but really neat saw. I've not had it in a piece of wood. I honestly don't think I have a thing in the world here to cut, so next trip over to the property we may bar it up. He did send a pretty nice bar and chain that came with the saw. I've got a good looking set of dogs he'd also sent with it. We need to get back on it, but old saw is really clean. I pulled the air filter cover off. Thing is really clean under there. Has all the compression I guess it ever would have had. And, I know that's a horrible compression test, being that saw probably weighs 20 pounds. But, it's just to show that, old saw's still got some life in it. It sounds good too. It kind of sounds like a dang old school dirt bike or something, I guess. But, most of you guys know the really old muscle saws did have, in my opinion, better sounds to them than the newer saws. I think a lot of that has to do with, they didn't have to clean everything up due to the EPA back then. Probably have more aggressive port timing, who knows, but I just thought I'd share this thing with you guys. Thought some of you might think it was neat. I don't know what we'll do with it. It's probably just kind of like the 041 Farm Boss and a few other of the saws I have, just part of the collection. But, who knows? We may take an itch to go through this thing and port it and rebuild it. I'm sure it wouldn't need much, if anything, because it tunes in good and seems to run good. But anyway, thought I'd share this with you guys. Y'all stay safe out there and have a good one.